Hello, everyone. Let's kick off our lecture on the Figma concept for simple responsive design. First off, let's talk about the concept of auto layout and why it's useful. Auto layout is a feature that automatically adds a spacing or padding to multiple objects, ensuring they are evenly spaced and aligned. It helps increasing consistent layouts. Let's do a quick exercise with the 4 squares you see on the screen. Right now, they are a bit messy. First, select all 4 squares, then click the Auto Layout plus button on the right side of the screen. You will see that the squares align perfectly at once. And you can also adjust the spacing between them, either using the right panel from here, like this, Mm. Yeah, and if you need some more space from here, you can scroll this way or left way. When you scroll left way, the space will reduce. You can see. And also you can put inside here the exact number, like 90 or 50, like this. Okay. And auto layout is super handy for creating frames that respond to the content inside them. Essentially, it lets you dynamically manage frames containing various objects. This might sound a bit abstract, so let me show you an example. Let's use this face and text elements for title and buttons. Imagine using a similar design in multiple places, but with different text lengths. You'd need to adjust the frame length depending on the amount of text, right? With auto layout, this happens automatically. The frame adjusts itself to fit the content while keeping the design consistent. So let's check it like this or this. Yes. Okay. And now let's consider a card style character introduction frame. Even if the images and names are consistent, the introductions could be short or long. So when auto layout is applied, it adjusted the frame size automatically to accommodate the text length without you having to manually tweak the frame or reposition the background. Reduce like this. Or yeah, can you see what happened to this card? Now, yeah, let's move to the next page. Yeah, so how do you actually apply auto layer? How can we actually apply it? Let's bring in the object we used earlier with auto layout, a photo, a name, and an introduction. Select these all three objects and then press the Auto Layout Plus button on the right panel. Just like that, Auto Layout is applied. And aligning and grouping these elements into one frame like this. Okay. Now let's add a background color for this frame. Just go to the fill here, fill option, and add the color what you want. The frame might seem too large compared to the object. So let's add some, just change the color first. Okay. Yes. And so the frame might seem too large compared to the object, too small, or it's a fit. So let's add some padding to improve the appearance. From here, yeah, this is the padding, horizontal padding, and this one is for vertical padding. So if you do like this work, you can make some padding here. And you can also give some rounding from here. So just you can put inside the number for the rounding of this square. And you can also you can do this by dragging the padding control from here, or yeah. And also you can also adjust the placement and spacing of the object inside or rounding we already done. And also you can also add effects like shadow. So let's find a shadow effect from here. Yeah. Yeah, we can, oh, sorry. Effect. From here, I want to find the style that I already saved for this style. So there's one main shadow here, and I can apply here. Also, you can put some stroke over here to this card. So yeah, white color, more thicker. Okay, I done. It's too thick. Yeah, this. Yeah. Can you see this one? And also you can, yeah, you can see the nice card shape created by this auto layout, right? And you can use some options of this frame from the right panel, and you can adjust so many styles here. Then how can we adjust the detailed option? When you hover your mouse between object here, like this, you will notice a light pink surface and a dark pink thin light inside here. Yeah, clicking on the thin line lets you directly enter the spacing between objects numerically. Click. Then you can write here 50. Okay. Or if you click and drag the pink side, this area, you can adjust the width by dragging. Oh, sorry. Oh, like this. Dragging. When dragging, like this. Aside from this method, you can also use the right panel to try various adjustments from here. For padding or spacing, or sometimes when you want to adjust this all in the left side, align left side, you can press this one, or right side. But you can see that this text are not moving to the left or right because the paragraph is aligned in center. So if you want to align all these objects on your left, you have to select this align left from here. Okay. And here, like this. Okay. So you can align objects, align spacing, and set padding by dragging or entering values directly. Now, one important thing to note when adjusting spacing in auto layout, on the right side, there's a frame where auto layout has been pre-applied. If you look at the spacing option, you will see a number value here. So changing these numbers adjust the spacing accordingly. If you use the move tool to stretch the frame, then I adjust it to 20. Yeah, I changed to spacing 20. And now select the move tool and stretch the frame. The frame is stretching, but the objects inside maintain their regular spacing, right? However, if you set this spacing option to auto, there's an auto here, yeah, the objects will automatically adjust according to the width of the frame when it's extended, like this. See? Now, let's open the advanced layer section in the right panel. Advanced auto layer section in the right panel. Yeah, from here. You can see here strokes. The strokes option determines whether the thickness of line is included in the frame size. If you exclude it, you will notice the frame area becomes so larger. So from here, let's do the here. It is excluded, but when you include it, but excluded from layout. Oh, sorry. This is excluded. let's have a look again here. When it is excluded, it looks like this, and included, yeah, it is coming like this. So it is changing the area of the frame could be changed by this stroke option. The second option, canvas stacking, determines which object will be on top when objects overlap. This is when you do this one, first on top or last on top, first on top or last on top. This is usually not a problem with regular spacing, but if the spacing becomes tight and objects overlap, this setting decides the layering order. You can probably skip over this for now, but it's good to know. So, what if you want to turn off auto layout? There are two ways to do this. First, let's copy a frame with auto layout here from here. Yeah. And you can ungroup it by just right click and select ungroup from here. In this case, you will see the background frame disappears, right? And just there remains only the objects inside the frame. You can choose between this method depending on whether you want to keep the frame after the second method is to select the frame with auto layout and cancel it by pressing the minus button on the right panel here. In this case, just press yes, and the background frame remains here. So right clicking and by just pressing minus the auto layout results differently. So just remember about this one. So you can choose between these methods depending on whether you want to keep the frame after turning off auto layout. You might have noticed that auto layout, as explained earlier, aligns elements in just one direction, either horizontally or vertically. But what if you have a more complex alignment like the one we are looking at now? To handle complex alignments, rather than applying auto layer to everything at once, it's better to apply it in smaller logical units and then combine them. For the frame I'm showing here, I first applied auto layout to the profile image and the text combined placed horizontally. Then I applied, this one is the first one, and then I combine with this profile photo, and then I combine together, next I combine this icon and this text together. Yeah, this is the third step. And fourth step, I combine this group and this group. And this is the final auto layout frame. Now let's practice applying auto layout using this component. First, let's clear the squares and number. Shall we begin? First, select these two elements here and apply auto layout. Okay. Then select the profile image on the left and the text bundle. And press apply auto layout them together. Next, group the icon and text on the right and apply auto layout. And next, we have to finally make auto layout frame with these two bundle. And just press plus button here. Now we have to change the background color from here. So press plus button here and you can change color. What color? If you want same color with this one, you can select this point and just click from here. And you can apply the same color to this frame. And I think that we need some padding around this square. So just make a padding from here like this. And also we want to put some rounding options, change rounding options from here. Oh, too much. Now we've created a frame similar to the one above, right? In this state, you can double click to enter the detailed auto layout settings and object from here, like this, double click, double click, double click, yes. Auto layout settings and adjusting space or padding. You can do that from here. And this makes it easy to combine, yeah, like this. Or if you want to give some space from here, you can use this one. Oh, you can also give some other color to this kind of bundle frame. Oh, not effect, fill. Yeah, like this. Okay. Okay. This makes it easy to accommodate changes in the design as the overall layout will adjust automatically, which is crucial for responsive design. Now, let's explore the warp option in the auto layout frame. Select the auto layout frame containing the icons on the left. And on the right panel, you will see options for horizontal and vertical, and also warp. This is warp. Okay. So let's see what happens when we select warp. There's no any changes, but this vertical layout changes, but horizontal and warp doesn't changes, right? So if you reduce the horizontal width from here for the frame, you notice the objects inside rearrange vertically to fit the new width. Essentially, the warp function adjusts the arrangement of objects within the frame based on the frame's resizing. On the right, we have a frame designed like a card. let's apply the warp option to this frame as well. And when you reduce the horizontal length, yeah, you will see the arrangement change, right? This can be particularly useful if you want the layout to switch quickly to a vertical arrangement based on the designer's intent. For instance, adjusting the text alignment to the center can make it look more cohesive with the new layout. However, there's a potential issue you might notice. If the frame resizes too freely, it can look awkward compared to the content inside. To address this, you can set minimum and maximum size value for the frame. So next to the width value in the right panel here, just let's set the minimum width to 400. When you click pull down here, you can here find add minimum width. So you can add below it, and let's put 400. All right. And also width the max, I want to put 580. Similarly, you can set minimum and maximum values for the height. So minimum height, just I want to put 400, okay? And maximum to 500. All right. Then when you just want to resize, it doesn't become bigger than this side because this is a fixed in this, it is the maximum of the resizing, and height or width, there's some maximum and minimum size here. Now, when you resize the frame, it will stop at these limits and preventing the layout from becoming distorted. This is an excellent feature for ensuring consistent design and is especially useful in responsive design.